Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. But now let's take a look at Dogecoin, see what is happening with Doge and where we could see the price of Dogecoin going as we do enter the month of November. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. If we're looking at Dogecoin's price on the daily time frame, it's up about 0.8%, but the entire market is reacting really nicely today to the Bitcoin move that we're seeing happening, which we will discuss right now. But as far as Dogecoin is concerned, it's currently sitting at 7 cents, up 1% over the past 24 hours in USD comparative. It's down about 0.6% in Bitcoin comparative over the past 24 hours. Looking at its market cap, it is below that $10 billion mark, but we're very close to obtain that $1 billion, wow, not $1 billion, $10 billion market cap. Now looking at the 24-hour trading volume, currently sitting at 277.9 million, pretty low for Dogecoin, to be quite frank with you guys, but I think this number will increase as we do go further, of course, into the quarter three. But let's take a look at the price. But before we do that, I just wanted to discuss this with you guys, which is quite funny and quite interesting for someone that discovered this. So you can see a crypto tracker whale alert, which traces down a large cryptocurrency transactions, has deducted an old address reactivated. It contained 5.4 million Dogecoin, now worth $372,461. Last time this wallet was active, according to the crypto tracking platform, was 9.8 years ago in 2013. This is the year when Dogecoin was launched to the market by its creator Billy Marcus and Jackson Palmer, who made this meme coin as a side project and as a parody of the flagship cryptocurrency Bitcoin. BTC has been launched 4 years prior to that. So basically what has happened is someone that probably forgot about their Dogecoin or probably lost their private keys and somehow managed to find them again almost 10 years later has made quite a big amount of cash, because 5.4 million Dogecoin in 2013 was probably worth $20 or something like that, literally. And they've made a massive chunk, and surprise, and this is quite interesting, of course, as always. And I love sharing these type of stories because this is the beauty of crypto. A lot of people that forgot about their old wallets come back to it even later, not even 2013. Even some people that bought certain coins such as XRP below 0. There was a point when XRP was below a penny and Ethereum was probably like $4 to $5, and fast forward now, we're seeing Ethereum sitting at almost $2,000, and imagine someone finding their ETH years later and now coming in and being like, hey, you know what, we're seeing in massive Ethereums. But aside from that, if we're looking at the price of Dogecoin, you guys can see Dogecoin is sitting at 7 cents, and I'm expecting a move coming sooner than later, and I will explain as to why, of course. But before we get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer that anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So if we're looking at the weekly time frame, this is the historic price pattern for Dogecoin, and we're still looking quite early, in my opinion. This was of course that historic pump when Elon Musk came out and started tweeting about it like crazy, and of course Dogecoin went up to the heights of 73 cents. But of course we have retraced quite a bit. But what I'm trying to show you guys right now is, of course, this thing, which is this accumulation pattern that has been happening for quite some months, and this is something a lot of people ignore. One thing I want you guys to be focusing on right now is that Dogecoin is still early stages in terms of accumulation pattern coming to an end. You're still far away from that happening. In order for the accumulation pattern to come to an end, we need to go back into the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level, which is priced at around 17 cents. And we haven't gone back above that resistance since April of last year. So this should just show you how early it still is to be accumulating Dogecoin if you wanted to accumulate Dogecoin. If you think that Dogecoin is going to be one of the top gainers, if you think Dogecoin is going to revolutionize the crypto space, then why would you want to be picking it up when it's in the 78.6 when you can get a chance to pick it up around 7 cents? So these are some factors that a lot of people are paying attention to, and of course next year is huge. There's obviously rumors going on, and Elon Musk himself talked about this, that he's literally taking Dogecoin to the moon. And once that happens, guys, sure, that is not happening right now, but once that happens, you will see so much FOMO coming in. A lot of people would want to get into it because a meme coin really actually made it to the moon. That narrative will actually come to life, which changes literally everything. So these are the factors that really get me excited about Dogecoin, and of course how Elon Musk is changing the entire Twitter presence. And he's paying creators last month, I think. I'm not sure if last month or the year. I'm not sure. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but they paid creators $20 million in just people tweeting and that are part of the subscription. That should really show you where he's taking this, and I think he could really take it to a level where it could start competing with YouTube or likes of other social media platforms. So it's quite interesting, and obviously Dogecoin connection to that, we've been talking about this for quite some time. That would change everything. So obviously ETF being approved, potentially who knows what can happen with Dogecoin as well. And it really excites me as to what Dogecoin can do in this upcoming bull cycle, especially when I'm looking at the price. Because guys, let's be honest, if I were to bring out the measuring tool for you guys and we measure it from the all-time highs, we're still down 92% for Dogecoin. Remember what happened last time we went above this, especially above this level of resistance. We saw Dogecoin literally fly. So it's still quite early in my opinion. Especially if you are a Dogecoin holder, I still think the accumulation pattern is still there. A lot of projects slowly but surely are breaking out of the accumulation zone. We've seen Solana do it. We've seen, Chainlink, also one of the ones that broke out of that, really long consolidation phase. The one by one, these projects are going to get there, especially the top 20-ish coins, I think, are going to start off. Obviously, Bitcoin right now, one thing I want you guys to pay attention is Bitcoin chart. Let's talk about how beautiful the Bitcoin chart looks right now. Can we really appreciate how beautiful this Bitcoin chart's looking right now? It's looking beautiful to say the least. And Bitcoin's looking to make a new yearly high, get back into the 0.50 Fibonacci retracement level. And what I'm trying to show you guys is that Bitcoin has majority of the momentum right now, and dominance is still sitting at quite high, yearly high dominance. So altcoins are not really seeing that explosive type of move, and I think obviously that is affecting Dogecoin as well. But as soon as the godfather of Dogecoin, which is Elon Musk, starts tweeting about it and obviously really starts implementing it with X, I think that's going to change the game for Doge. So let me know down below if you guys are on the same page as me. I think Dogecoin has what it takes to reach a staggering dollar mark or even above that, and way above that in my opinion. I think if it was able to reach let's take actually a look at it. Again, this is my own personal opinion, not financial advice, but let's put this into perspective. If Dogecoin was able to reach 75 cents last bull cycle, and if this bull cycle were to be a life-changing time for crypto space, of course, Bitcoin ETF being approved, everyone having access to Bitcoin, and Bitcoin goes to some next heights, and institutions pour in, Dogecoin could see potentially even some insane amounts of gains, in my opinion. I don't want to put a dollar amount to it, but I could see it going above $1 to even $2, in my honest opinion. Would not be shocked at that. But let me know down below what you guys think. Considering these potentials, of course, we got to look at all these factors. That's how we make these predictions. There's too much positive things happening that could benefit Dogecoin, and in that way, I come to a conclusion thinking that Dogecoin is still quite in its early stages. But let me know down below if you guys agree with me. Subscribe if you have not already, and follow me on Twitter, guys, if you have not done so. Take 30 seconds out of your time. Link in the description box below. And yeah, with that said, I will see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.